Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about Monobath and its use in developing blackgrass dry plate. This Monobath is formulated by a gentleman, Mr Lee Lira, who did a lot of testing so that he can get a positive image on a dry plate. Right, so let's get on to the video. Okay, so now I'm going to mix the Lee number 6 Monobath. So I have some of the chemicals here. So now I've heated up the water to about 45 degrees Celsius. You can heat up higher to maybe about 50 or 60 so that it will help to dissolve the chemical. But I think 45 should be alright. So I'm going to start with the first chemical. This is menthol. We need just 1 gram of it. So I have here a weighing scale that will measure up to 2 decimal places of the weight. So I'm going to just measure 1 gram. So I have this small stainless steel tank. So I'm just to weigh 1 gram, right? So you need to have a weighing scale that can have more precise reading, probably 1 or 2 decimal places. Okay. Oops. Now it's 1.12. I just want to scrap a little bit out. Okay. Okay, now it's 1.06. I'll leave it there. So about 1 gram. So what I usually do is that I will pour in some water and let it dissolve inside the tank before I pour this into the big container, right? So always make sure that you dissolve one chemical before you mix in the next one. So when it's about all done, I just pour it into this big container, right? Okay. Okay, so the next chemical is sodium sulfide. We will need 35 grams of it. So let me again use the scale and measure up 35 grams.
Much later.
Now we have 35.12. I think that's fine. Just pour everything in and stir it to dissolve. And what I usually like to do, pour some water back to the stainless steel tank to get up all the powder. Right, so I will list the Lee number 6 recipe or the formula on the screen, and I will go ahead and mix the rest of the chemical. Right, so what I have here is some leftover blackgrass dry plate from Jason Lane. We bought this like 2 years back. It's going to expire in December. You can see December 2022 in a few months. So I'm going to try the Monobath on this few glass plate that I have left, and of course I will use also the dry plate holder from Jason Lane. We can load this in red safe light. Okay, so now we are in the makeshift dark room with the red safe light, and I have my dry plate holder and the dry plate here. Right, so what I can do now is to load both sides of the plate. Right, so this dark slide. Right, so to differentiate the two sides of the dark slide, there is a masking tape here. So usually for this one, I use it to indicate that it's unexposed. Right, the other side without the masking tape is to indicate it's an exposed plate. Right, so I will just pull out both of the dark slide. Right, and this is how you load it into the holder. I hope you can see it. So let me remove a plate. Right, it has a piece of paper to protect it. Right, and you can see this side is a bit murky compared to the other side. So this side is where the emulsion is, and what I will do is to push it in the slide holder. There's spring to push it on top, right? So this is my usual, this is my testing. I think you have seen it quite a few times in my video, the soft toy Pikachu, and then some film canister and a cup, right? So just a quick scene setup to test the dry plate. And this is the meter reading that I got. Incident reading at ISO 6 F9. I have the exposure times at 1 second, so that's what I'm going to do. Expose one plate at ISO 6 F9 for 1 second. Okay, let's do the shooting now. So there's no chemical in the on this tray yet, so I can put the plate in the tray. Right, the emulsion is facing up, and what I will do is that I will pour the chemical at the bottom of the tray. After that, I will just let it flow over the plate, and we can start the timer now. Right, so I mix about 200 ml of the developer or the Monobath. Hopefully that will be enough. I just will shift the ice cube to one side, right, and start the timer. So we'll come back when there's some image in the plate itself. Okay. Right, about 1 minute has passed. I don't see any image on the plate yet. There's something on the edges. The emulsion at the edges seems to have gone away, but I don't see any image yet. Right, this is quite different from my previous video where I do this black glass dry plate, where the Monobath seems to turn the plate into negative. Right, so far I'm not seeing anything yet. Right, what I can see is that the milky white emulsion is getting smaller and smaller. The edges have started to develop. So let's see how this turns out. I will come back.
5 minutes later.
Milky white emulsion is gone, but somewhere in the center there's quite a big patch of the milky white emulsion. Alright, so what I see now is that there is a positive image that's being captured, but only in the milky white area. The edge where I said the milky white emulsion is almost gone, I no longer have an image. Alright. Okay, so this is the result after fixing the plate. And you can see that we do get a positive image, but only in the area that has still the milky white emulsion. So in summary, at the Monobath stage, you will not get a negative, but at the fixer stage, you will see the emulsion turn into a positive. So my guess is probably this has been developed for too long, and that is why there's no longer image there, and kind of fix it. So I'm going to try to take another plate with the same timing, and what I'm going to do next is to process the plate in the Monobath for a shorter period of time. Once I see the edge start to turn a bit white, I will stop it. Okay, I'll come back again. Alright, so this is the result of the second plate. Alright, you see a positive image. The edges where there's no image is slightly smaller compared to the first plate. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please like it, share it, and finally do subscribe to my channel, and I see you at my next video. Take care. Bye.